Hello there, welcome to my bench again, Hugh here. It's been quite a while since I've done a tutorial, and reason being I sort of injured my foot pretty good and I haven't been able to do any fishing either. So I figured it's starting to feel a little better, I'd do a tutorial for you guys. Anyway, this guy is a blue wing olive spinner, and it's a fly that I was using before I injured my foot, and I was having quite a bit of luck with it, especially early in the mornings. Early in the morning. But also since then, the conditions here where I fish, it's extreme heat, no rain. The river that I fish, the Cornwallis, I'm extremely worried about it. Not only due to the lack of rain, but the excessive amount of irrigation done by the farmers in the river. Like at least 10 to 12 or more irrigation pumps in that river from one end to the next. Yeah, I'm really worried about the fish, that there's going to be a major fish kill, but keeping my fingers crossed something like that doesn't happen. It'll be a very sad day if it does. But anyway, enough ranting about that for now by me, so let's get to this tutorial. So anyway, I'll get this guy out, a fresh hook in, and we'll get started. Okay, the hook is on a size 18 94840 mustad standard dry. I tie them at 18 to 20s on these guys. So we'll get that locked in there. And I'm using olive Danville Flymaster thread 6/0. So we'll get our thread started here, a little ways behind the eye. And we're going to wrap back to about halfway on the shank of this guy. And we'll snip off our tag end here. Then we're going to come back halfway once again towards the eye and stop our thread right there. And that's our wing placement. So for the wing, I'm using gray antron yarn, and I took a little hank of it, and I more or less took about half of a piece of it, because you don't want a very thick wing on a size 18. So, and the way I attach that, I set it on top of the hook here, right at that midpoint where your thread hangs, and I take one cross wrap over the top, and come on my side of the hook, come around, make another cross wrap. So you form an X, that's right there, and then we'll do that 2 to 3 times, figure 8 it, right on top like so, and we'll come around, and one more time on my side, one more time on that side, should be fine. Okay, there's our wings placed. I'm going to wrap that thread back a little ways here. Now I'm just going to hold these wings straight up. I'm just going to shorten them a bit for now, to make it easier for me to tie here. I'm going to cut those. Okay, there's our wings. But I'll be trimming those some more here after a bit. Okay, next is our tailing material, and I'm using dun colored micro fibettes. And I only want 2, so we'll snip off 2 here. Okay. Measure those up. I want those a little bit longer than the body, so I'll tie those in right on top. And we're going to wrap back to the barb pretty near. Stop there. And then I'm going to lift up on those. Just take my finger and push up on them. And I'm going to make a wrap right behind those fibettes. And I'll make one more wrap behind them. That'll split them a little and stand them up for you. And now I'm going to come in and snip off these excess ends here. Just like so. Now to keep those tails split, I'm going to make a figure 8 or a few cross wraps between those fibettes. Just take your time. It can be a little frustrating where it's such a small fly, but just take your time. Come in on one side and back around the other side. And come up like so. And I'm going to come up one more time in between them. And that should do it right there. Okay. Okay, that's got my tail split for me. Just like so there. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to trim these wings a little bit more here before I go any farther. Trim them to size. Okay. Let's trim those up. There we go. That's better. Get that excess out of the way there. Okay, that's better for the length for the wings. Okay, now next, our body. I'm using some Rich Olive it's called. It's the color blend. It's a super fine dry fly dubbing. So I'm going to take a little bit of wax on the thread here. Oops, might help I take the cover off. Anyway, okay. Tack some of that on. And we want to keep the body nice and thin on this guy. A little bit of taper, of course, but not too much dubbing. Less is more in this case. Okay. Okay, we'll put that on there and see where that takes us. I'll dub that, wrap that up here, come back a couple wraps. Okay, then we're going to go forward. Just like so. Okay. Now when you get to the back of the wing here, and that's when we're going to do our little figure 8 with the dubbing as well. We're going to come around behind, back the other way, and back again, and back once more. There we go. That's what we have so far. And I want a little bit of dubbing in the front of the wings for the head of the fly. So take a tad bit more wax here. Sparse amount of dubbing. Not too much. Okay, dub that on the thread. Nice tight noodle there. Okay. Okay, let's work that on here for the head of the fly. Okay, actually I put a little too much on. Sometimes that happens. You can always take that off. It's not that easy, but... Okay, there we go. Let's finish this guy up. There we are. It's a done deal. Simple little fly to tie, but super effective when the blue-wing olives are out. The spinners are on the water, and the duns as well. And there's what he looks like. Okay, so next thing I'm just going to take my half hitch tool here, make 1 or 2 little half hitch knots here in the front. I'll give it one more, snug that down, and I'm going to pull my whip finisher and with 3 or 4 wraps on this guy. Okay, there we go. Snug in my thread good. And I'll come in and snip off that excess thread, like so. And there we have it. Another size 18 blue-wing olive spinner. I was having good success on that last time I was out fishing. Okay, now, anyway, thank you so much for watching, like always, and I hope everyone's having luck out there. I don't know what your conditions are like, your water levels and whatnot, but I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that nothing serious happens to the cornwallis where I fish, but it's not looking good. So once again, anyway, enough of that. Thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet and you'd like to see more of my videos, more flies that I tie, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I always appreciate that very much, and I thank you for watching. So until next time, happy tying everyone. So long for now, folks.